Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family. Welcome to my channel, Urban South Carolina Lady. My name is Robin, and today I have a story for you about sled dogs. So, back in 1969 or thereabouts, I was a young lady in elementary school. And in view of the weather that we've had here in South Carolina this weekend, we got 5 inches of snow. And if anybody knows sled dogs and the people that enjoy sled dogs, when the snow falls, you get sled dog fever. Well, I was living in New Hampshire, and, well, let me back up. Because of the weather this weekend, where we got 5 inches of snow, I started thinking about my sled dogs and how much fun we had as a family, running the sled dogs, training the sled dogs, and racing the sled dogs. Well, on this particular day in New Hampshire, we woke up on the farm and there was a beautiful blanket of snow on the roads. Perfect for running sled dogs and letting them get exercise and training them for the races. So my uncle, who was in his early 20s, decided he was going to take his, oops, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. He was going to take his sled dogs out for a run. So he gets his harnesses and he gets all his dogs ready and he hooks them up to the harnesses and he hooks them up to the sled, and I couldn't stand it. I wanted to go along with him. So if you're familiar with a sled, it has the runners on the back where the actual musher stands, where he can hold on to the sled and ride along. And then there's a basket in the sled, built into the sled. So I asked my mom, can I please go? And of course she says yes. So I bundle all up in my outside gear, my winter gear, and I run and I go to my uncle and please, can I ride along? So here we are. I'm in the basket of the sled, sitting down, and he's on the back in control of the team. And we take off down the road, and we get maybe a quarter of a mile down the road, and a dog comes out running from the sidelines, and he's very angry and he's trying to fight with the sled dogs. So my uncle's trying to fight him off, get him to go away, and he loses contact with the sled. And at this point in time, all the dogs are fresh and eager to go, and they're running. And here we go, off we go, down the road. Me in the basket, no uncle anywhere in sight, and the dogs are flying. Well, in my little mind, I decide I have to take control of the sled. So I get up on my knees and I'm trying to crawl over the top of the handle so that I can get my feet on the runners and hit the brakes and slow the dogs down, and the sled topples over sideways. And I'm dragging on the ground at this point. The sled's dragging sideways, I'm dragging sideways. The only thing that I have is my hands on the rail of the sled, and these dogs are booking it. So I'm trying to look to see where my uncle is, and he's nowhere in sight. And I have 13 dogs that are hauling ASS down the road, and I'm still dragging sideways, and it seemed like forever. But I finally got my feet on the runner, and the sled went upright, and I was like, oh, thank goodness. So nothing can happen, right? I can just let the dogs run until they get tired. Well, I look up ahead, and there's a snowdrift. And I swear, now, I was little, so it may not have been as big as what I thought it was, but I swear it was as tall as a house, and it was going completely across the road. Surely, in my mind, the dogs are going to stop when they hit this snow, when they get to the snowdrift. And I noticed that there's a backhoe on the other side. It was tall enough that you could barely see the backhoe. And what the backhoe was doing was trying to clear the snowdrift out of the road so the cars could get through. Well, phew, I just know these dogs are going to stop. Well, guess what? They did not stop. We went up and over that snowdrift, and when the sled hit the top, I became airborne. I was flying through the air like Santa Claus in his sleigh. I just knew this has been an hour-long journey through the air, but I finally came down, landed correctly. The sled was upright, I was upright, and we went for another 5 miles. These dogs were running just as fast as they could run, and I was actually having a lot of fun. I wasn't, for some reason, my little brain was not afraid of anything, and it was just pure powder snow, and we were having a blast. Well, what I didn't know was that my uncle had gone back and gotten his truck and was following along behind me. And after about 5 miles, the dogs slowed down enough so that when I hit the brake, they were listening, and I didn't weigh 60 pounds soaking wet. And they finally slowed down and they stopped, and my uncle got on the sled, and we turned the dogs around, and we went back home. And then apparently my uncle went back and got the truck, and I'm not sure what took place there, but boy, did I have a story to tell my mom. And the guy on the backhoe, you would not believe how big his eyes got when he saw me coming up over that bank. They were big as saucers. But that's one story that I just got to thinking about this weekend because of the snow here in South Carolina, and the memory came back to me. So I just wanted to share the experience with you. All the people who have sled dogs understand what an exhilarating ride that is. Thankfully, I wasn't hurt, and I had the ride of my life. One little girl, 60 pounds soaking wet, with 13 dogs running just as fast as they could go. And that's a very fond memory that I have of my uncle's sled dogs and me helping him to train his dogs. It is just a heartwarming story that I have, and I could have been hurt very badly, or I could have let go of the sled. Why I didn't let go of the sled, I don't know. I just wanted to hang on. I wanted to hang on and get the sled upright and get the dogs stopped. And 5 miles later, that's what we did. So I hope you've enjoyed this little story from my past. I've had many experiences that most people don't have. I was very lucky growing up in that my family was active, and they let us share the world without fear. So y'all have a good day. I'm glad you joined the channel. If you would, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build my community. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Oh, my phone just went off. So, yes, I hope that you have a great day and that you find joy in your day. So until next time, we love you. We hope you'll share this video. Thank you for watching.